I thought I heard the phone ringing, but I mean, not now. So, should I get it? Hello?
It's time to find out.
I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think happens when you die?
Well, apparently I am screwed. That was a grabber. He said he's going to find out why he came back, and I'm screwed. So I'm going to go hide somewhere. JoeBlow.com. Check out Black Phone 2 coming soon. Look, it's so weird and exciting to be able to play these same characters a few years later with that connection in a horror film.
1000%, yeah.
What was that like for you guys? How easily did it just connect again?
Honestly,
I mean, it kind of felt like, I mean, for me, at least going into it before I read the script, it was like Finney was always there.
Yeah.
You know, he was my first movie, that character was a very special place in my heart. And once I read the script, I was so sad because Finney's he lost himself, and he really, all that trauma, the grabber really, he won in a way. He took away his innocence, his childhood, now he's just, you know, such a confused and angry person.
Yeah.
And getting to see that, it was really sad, but it was also gave me such a cool opportunity to play Finney again and bring a new aspect to him of where he's trying to find peace. He's trying to deal with what happened without dealing with it, and just find who he was again. And it's a hard journey, but then again, a lot of people have to deal with stuff like that. So
sure, and it's rarely explored in movies like this.
Yeah, that's why it was very important to me. But,
for me, it was honestly much more challenging than I thought it was going to be playing Gwen again, because you know, the girl I was used to playing is so completely different. You know, she's grown up a lot. The trauma from the past has definitely set in with her. I feel like she's trying to find a way to balance everything in her life with also not feeling like an outcast and like the freak that she feels like she is when she knows that everything that's happening to her is such a real thing, but it's torture to her because no one believes her. The only person she can rely on is Finn and her brother, and so I feel like it's really important that we explore their relationship a lot more in the second movie, but also why Gwen's having these dreams and how she's dealing with being bullied and feeling like an outcast and being more reserved this time. It was a really cool experience getting to kind of dive back into her and how she's changed so much since the first film.
Oh, and you get to do so much.
I know, so many cool
stunts.
things. Yeah. It was, doing stunts is easily like one of my favorite things about acting. Scott knows this, Mason knows this. I talk about it 24/7 all the time. So getting to do that was the most sick experience ever, and I'm so glad that Scott told Bronco, our stunt coordinator, that I could do them all by myself.
You did them all by yourself?
I did almost all of them. The only two that I didn't do were the spinning ones because those were a little too risky.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
That's
other than that, I got to do them all myself, so I'm very proud of myself.
Probably the best you didn't do those ones.
Oh yeah, no, I was
you did.
very glad to pass on those, but we had such an incredible stunt team, couldn't have done any of it without them, and their trust in me, and they did such a great job of looking out for me and making sure I was always okay. So yeah, it was such a sick experience.
Well, speaking of looking out for you guys, I feel like Scott really did.
Oh,
Like,
1000%.
Yeah,
yes.
well, talk about working with him, especially in this film, and how that changed.
You know, I
I
feel
mean,
like
he's helped us so much as actors.
he's always
and
been there
people,
for us.
and,
He's always made sure that we know that we have him in our lives and we can always talk to him. I was just talking to him the other day and he's like, I'm always here for you, kid. I just want you to know that. And I feel like knowing that a director is so there for you, I mean, Scott moved the movie for me in the first film.
Wow.
He literally moved it 3 months so I could do it. He risked losing Ethan just so I could be in it, and I will forever be grateful for that. I mean, I wouldn't be here without that film. So just knowing that he would go to those lengths for us as, you know, just kid actors, it means a lot, and I feel like it's awesome getting to work with the same director from the first film, especially knowing that we already have this trust and this honesty with each other, and Scott does a great job of making it feel very collaborative, so it's one of the reasons I love working with him.
Yeah, Scott is... I mean, none of us thought, or at least not me, I was just a 13-year-old kid while filming the first movie, that it would have the effect that it did.
No one expected that.
And I mean, it's the reason I got How to Train Your Dragon. Like, they were doing the giant audition process, and they were close to finding their person. And then on a plane, the director's husband was watching the black phone.
He's like, that's a kid.
Yeah, he looks over and he's like, hey, is this kid auditioning for Hiccup? And he's like, no. And he's like, well, you should get him in the room. So they got me in the room, and yeah, which is just so crazy. And Scott's been there for me ever since, and he's just such a good dude and
He
a
really
great
is,
filmmaker, and you know,
Beyond talented.
even when I was a kid, and I mean, basically I'm still a kid, but even when I was 13 in the first movie, he didn't treat me like a kid. He treated me like an actor and a peer,
Like an
which
equal.
I really respected that, and I needed it for that type of film, and yeah, I couldn't have done it without him.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joe Blow was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.